This motor has two drive coils. Both of these coils are Bifilar, and the two drive coils have trigger coils, and it has one generator coil. This is hooked up to a Bedini circuit. Only two of these transistors, or pairs of transistors, are actually working right now for the two drive coils. The output from the collector going through these diodes is feeding these 9 100-watt LED lights. And the output is being caught in this trace. Each square is 100 volts. So we're hitting about 200 volts on the positive side from the back EMF, and that's what's lighting all these lights. Now the generator coil is produces a little bit less than that, but it's enough to drive this 10-watt LED. This is what's coming from the generator coil, and this is the circuit I'm using for the generator coil. Basically going into one of these bridge rectifiers and capacitor couplings to feed this LED. Now the total power consumption right now is 90 watts. So that's to light these 9 100-watt LEDs. And they're not at full brightness, but they're pretty bright. And this one 10-watt LED. Now I'm going to disconnect the generator so it's no longer a drag on the motor, and you will hear the difference. It does not really affect the brightness of those lights though. So I'm going to disconnect this. Now the motor jumps to about twice the speed because the generator coil is no longer being used to draw electricity from. And let's look at the power consumption now. $84.6. So we went from about 90 down about 5 watts from driving that LED. So let's turn that LED back on. Now we're up to 83, so it looks like we were doing about 8 watts. Turn that LED on. Now the generator coil is also Bifilar, and it makes it way more efficient as a generator. With a single wound wire on that generator, I wouldn't have been able to light up this LED with this motor. And I'm also using pulse width modulator connected to a 24 volt DC source we are not maxed out, because once we hit 100 watts, it'll start blowing out, it'll start overheating, and it'll blow out one of these transistors. The circuit itself is kind of a modified Bedini SSG, because I'm using the trigger coil through these through these BJTs. These are MJE 3055, and then they're going through these IGBTs. They are, let's see, GW1, GW1, oh man, GW30, 130 HD or 120 HD or something like that. I'll post it up later. But these IGBTs allow me to draw a lot of current. Let me set it down. And just disassemble this top coil. So there's the trigger coil. It's a separate unit, and also being able to move it up and down actually makes a difference. When that generator coil is not engaged, you can actually hear that difference. It's pretty significant. So that's the trigger for one of them, and this is the other coil. So I made it so it's easy to disassemble, so I could do a lot of different configurations. So I can move to 3 drive coil, 2 drive coil with 1 generator, or I could take these drive coils and turn them into generator coils. So I'm going to start it back up. Turn that down a little bit. Give it a little start. There we go. So I'm going to disengage this generator coil so it's not a drag on the motor. So the motor speeds up. Now if I move this, so the actual vertical positioning with respect to the coil, the drive coil, makes a noticeable difference in the amount of speed. You hear that? Now when this generator is engaged and you have drag on it, the speed variation isn't as significant. So we have an input power again. Let's see, I turned it down, so now we're at 36 watts. LEDs are slightly less bright, but from 36 watts, you can get a lot of brightness out of these LEDs. And still have a motor with a little bit of torque in it. I'm going to turn it up, get it closer to 90 watts again. Now the motor is a lot more torquey. Yeah, I can't hold that because I'll burn my hand. Don't hold that too long. That's it. Actually, there is one other thing. Let's see. There's a circuit diagram. Actually, I don't have that. I have a circuit diagram for another circuit type, but that'll be for another video.